So yeah, we had a good time last night. But you know, I had heard that you had went out and stuff like that, and I know you was going out with the guys and stuff, but then the girls had called me and stuff, and they were saying that you had went out with somebody, and really truly I just didn't understand, because you know that's not my life, that's not what I do. I don't hang out like that. I don't go out after hours, and I don't hang out like that. I wanted somebody to be at home. I don't like your friends.
First of all, I asked you to go with me. And you said you didn't want to go. So I went out. I was gone just for an hour now. Come on.
I don't do something like
I was gone for an hour. I came back.
I don't do something.
I was out there. I just had one beer, hung out with my frat brothers and my female friends. So what's wrong with that? I like to go. I like to go out. I like to go out.
The girlfriends.
I thought you was cool with them.
I told you.
You told me the other day you was cool with them. So what's the problem now? What's the problem?
You effed her. That's the problem. You effed her.
It was just one time.
That's the problem.
One
you
time.
Effed her.
One time. And it wasn't good. That's why it was just one time. Plus, I told you that. Oh
my God. I can't do this no more. I just can't do this no more. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? I just don't know.
You know what? I'm done. You don't smoke it. It's that bad. You gotta smoke a cigarette. Okay. All right. I'm out.
Mama.
I'm out.
He keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review. Making it funny just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I was put God first. What's going on, KoEd camp folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship, reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Love is Blind, episode 9 and 10. Right?
9 and 10.
9 and 10? Yeah, 9 and 10.
No, 10 and 11. 10 and 11.
10 and 11?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, 10 and 11. I'm sorry, my bad, y'all. 10 and 11. I'm working off 4 or 5 hours of sleep.
Lord, me too. Me too.
So,
All right, let's get into it. So if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. We like to have fun over here. Yes, and sometimes we have the cast in the comment section. I ain't saying Love is Blind, but we do have cast.
Don't be getting these people hopes up high. Oh, they're going to be in the comments. No, not this cast right here. The other shows, we had some cast members in our comments.
Yeah, we had one I ain't told you about, but I'll tell you.
Alonzo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I ain't going to click on here. No.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and make sure that, you know, you like this video, comment down below, share it on your platforms with your friends and all that stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, it starts out with episode 10. And so it's Jeremy is, Jeremy is with his mom. So Jeremy is sitting down with his mom and basically said, Mom, I done messed up.
And his mama said, yeah, you did. Because if it was me, you would never walk through that door. Because basically the mom was Team Laura, you know what I'm saying? And it was just jacked up, man. How you going to stay out there 5 o'clock in the morning?
5 in the morning.
And he didn't tell Laura the whole truth.
He didn't.
Because he dropped, what, Samantha?
Sarah.
Ooh, Sarah. So it is close enough. He dropped Sarah off at the house because he said Sarah gonna try to get an Uber. He said, Uber? He said, how far you live from the what?
Wherever they were.
Yeah, some kind of club or lounge. And she said like about 8 minutes. He said, man, I'll drop you off. You don't need no Uber. I'll be your Uber. You Uber her to the house.
So, because remember that Laura was supposed to meet his mama. And so that was on the last episode. And so she was like, I don't know if I can meet your mama in these conditions and stuff. And she had said that she was done. She was out. And somebody had made a good point. I think they said that Laura, in the comments, we had forgot about that Laura did find out his location. His location was at her house. So that's why, you know what I'm saying?
I think she kind of said that because she said something in the last episode like, yeah, you're not telling me the whole truth because I know where you was at.
Mhm.
I know where you was at. And he never came out and said where he went. Oh, he kept saying that they sat in the parking lot for 5 to 5 in the morning.
Right.
But little did he know. Little did he know that she knew that he crept over to that child's house.
Not the child.
Yeah, and I don't know what they did when they got to the house, but yeah, that's where he went.
She said, well, the mom said she'll be mad too. And she said, I never heard you speak about another woman like this. Like, I knew you really loved her and I would love to meet her. But, now you ain't got no fiance. All you got is the dog.
Dude, he really loved Laura, though. To me, he was still stuck on Sarah.
Yeah.
He said, Sarah, smile, smile.
The other song, baby. Sarah.
Is Sarah?
Sarah.
Who sang that song?
What's his name? With the O. With the O. You know what I'm talking
Orion?
about. No, the white guy, the white girl with the O. Anyway, child.
I said Sarah Smile because I knew who sung that song.
But
Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Oates with the O. See? John Oates. That's what
No,
I was trying to
no, that's not wrong. That's not the right group.
But that's what I was trying to say.
No.
Anyway, so let's move on.
Yeah,
So you got Chelsea and Jimmy, and so Jimmy is introducing, Sarah, introducing Chelsea to his family. And so, he is, this family's good in country. So I see when y'all say we country, that's how in my mind what I think that y'all are calling us.
We on that same level. When I saw them on the TV screen, I was like, well, that's us right there.
No, that ain't.
I thought when the mom was talking, I thought I was hearing you talk. I closed my eyes, baby, you home? But it was the mom. I'm
these hands.
I'm serious.
I
said, ooh, yeah, them my people, they're country.
Well, let me go and take you back. Where they at?
I don't know. They in Charlotte, North Carolina, but I don't know where you from.
But anyway, so he was happy to introduce, her to his family. And, they liked her. He said that he normally don't introduce nobody to his family and stuff like that. But they asked Chelsea, why she fell for Jimmy. And she said, she just fell in love, with their conversation and stuff. She said that he painted this perfect picture of what their life would look like together. So the mama asked how old Chelsea was, and she was a little shocked at her answer. I don't know if that was good or bad. Did she think that Chelsea, because Chelsea said 30 or whatever, 31 or whatever.
I don't know.
Really? Wow. Like,
maybe Jimmy, maybe he goes for the younger women, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe. Because I was just that.
31 or 30 something. It's not that old.
And it's not that far from what Jimmy is.
Right. So maybe Jimmy like the young one. He like the young girls.
So Jimmy said that she the one, he said that he's been single for 2 years and now he wants somebody in his life.
Okay.
Did you catch it?
Yeah. Ooh. That's add. The math ain't adding. Well, actually, the math is adding.
The math is math.
Yeah, the math is mathing because him and his friend, boy, they know each other for 2 years, right?
2 years.
And he been single for
2 years.
All right. And he smashed his what?
Friend.
Yeah, he smashed your friend.
2 years ago.
Yeah, probably within the 2 years. I don't know. But yeah, the math is mathing.
Did you catch that the first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, okay. You know these women, your so-called friends for 2 years. You know these women for 2 years, and now you say you've been single for 2 years. All right, Jimmy, tell them on yourself.
He said he wants some, he been wanting a wife and all that stuff. Well, I guess he got tired of, the other women, so he decided to come on the show.
He said, yeah, your smash ain't good enough to be wife material, so I got to move on.
The mom said, well, she done stole my son's heart. So I'm just so happy for them. I'm just so happy.
See, y'all sound just alike, man. God.
I like her and she's beautiful. So yeah, yes. So yes.
Hey guys, close your eyes
and open them and
listen to how she speaks. She sounds just like the mom, don't she? Yeah, she do all country and southern. Sure enough did.
So
Sure enough
they also
did.
talk about, the parents, his parents talk and say they've been together 40 years. And, some stuff that, you just have to endure as a couple,
And
and
that's the
stuff.
truth.
And they talk about what the pet peeves and,
Mm.
who's the hoarder? Is the dad the hoarder or the mom? I can't remember. One of them the
Yeah.
hoarder or something like
I
that. So,
forget.
yeah. So let's move on to Eddie's favorite couple,
Why you keep saying that,
AD
man?
and Clay.
You gonna make me catch a case.
And this is your favorite couple, AD and Clay. So we're gonna bring on.
You know what? I don't actually be on all seriousness. Clay's starting to grow on me. Yeah, Clay's starting to grow on me. But AD, she just works. She works my nerves. She really does.
And I know somebody, and if you watching, if I ain't running you off, kind of, had a teaser about, us kind of harping on Clay in the comments, because I said some stuff back or whatever, and she was like, I know this your channel and stuff like that.
I
because
ain't see that comment.
Yeah, I responded back too, because it was like she was saying, why y'all so hard on Clay? It's a black couple, it's black. Look,
because it don't matter if they black or white. If the relationship is garbage, it's garbage.
Well, me personally didn't think that Clay was fully authentic in the beginning. I think that what I gather from Clay is that he is awkward. He can be very awkward because sometimes, and he seems a little what's the word I want to say? Like his words come out like, I don't know what I want to say, but it just don't seem like he's. I'm not gonna say he's not fully authentic. It's something. I just can't put my hands on it. And I don't know if, like the mom said, he was scared or something like that. I don't know.
Well, I mean, personally, I thought Clay was playing games. Okay?
Yeah.
I thought he was playing games, and that's why I didn't believe him. That's why I was like, "Ugh, he's here. He's just here on this show to kind of up his profile." But after watching him the last 3-4 episodes, I would have to say the brother is starting to grow on me.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he's for real. But now I still don't think he's that attracted to AD like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. But, I apologize. I was wrong by Clay. But,
Go ahead.
But AD, on the other hand, I see where she get it from.
I think for me, I think that Clay, now I could be wrong, but I don't think he's going to go through the marriage.
I don't think he will either.
I think that part scares him because he consistently
He keeps bringing it. Yeah, he keeps bringing it up. Yeah.
I don't think he's going to go through with that. So I think he's going through the motions of, wine and dine and doing all this stuff to get to that part. But, I could be wrong. And then by the time of the reunion, it could be a different story.
You could be right. And the thing about it, I think he's going through the motions because he don't want to hurt AD's feelings.
Right.
So he's trying to spare her feelings.
Right.
And I just feel like, Clay, he like I said, he's not used to being in a committed relationship. Maybe that's the reason why he's awkward right now, because he don't know how to. He's seen all how his male mentors, has been kind of
Right.
playing the field, and he don't know how to kind of maneuver around relationships.
Right.
And maybe that's why he's awkward. But yeah, I was wrong. He's starting to grow on me, man. So
Yeah, you was awkward in the relationship.
Yeah, because I was so used to just doing my own thing, and when a guy's so used to doing his own thing, now you got to kind of I won't say you have to answer to somebody, but you got to kind of consider another person's feelings and emotions now. So you got to get used to that, and maybe that's what Clay is dealing with right now.
Well, I meant before because you was such, what I'm saying, you wasn't, previous you was married before, but you wasn't, before that, you wasn't in a committed relationship.
Right.
You played the field a lot. So, I
yeah.
just feel that sometimes you still have that awkwardness to you on,
And maybe that's, it's probably going to always be with me, you know what I'm saying? But, when a guy's out there playing the field, he don't have to answer to nobody. He can come and go as he please. Now all of a sudden you get into this relationship to let me finish speaking first before you do that. Okay, golly, man. But anyway, now he has to go out here and be in a committed relationship. It's something he has to learn how to do. And to me, like you said, I think that scares him because he don't want to disappoint AD, and rather to disappoint her by cheating on her, he'd rather just walk away from it.
I think so. So we'll see. Stay tuned for that part. So anyway, AD is talking to her mama. Now, I know we talked earlier. You said the mama got on your nerves. I didn't think she got on my nerves.
I think she was... I have seen worse parents on there, but still, I think she knew it was her time to shine, and she was trying to shine. And she just, to me, I thought she was doing a little extra. Baby, you go this and you do this, you're a winner. And I said, okay, all right, okay, you laying on a little too thick, mama. You know what I'm saying? You laying on a little too thick. Okay, I understand you're your daughter's cheerleader, but pump your brakes. We get it. We get you what you're trying to say, but yeah, that's why.
So AD is talking to her mama, and she's waiting on Clay to get there because he invited, so he finna meet her mom. And so she was talking about that she's excited to meet Clay, and AD was saying, that she had prepared this cute little thing for him the night before, but child, he didn't even much show up. She had the dinner set and did this and did that, but it's still sitting at the house, child. But anyway, so let's see. Yeah, that's what she was saying, the DIY and 25 things. She just kind of did her thing, a card and all that stuff, whatever. So the mom was like, okay. So Clay walks in. But one thing that AD was saying, ooh, mom, he's a cutie. Ooh, he's a looker. I was like, girl, you is
for a person that says it's more than looks to her, she's always emphasizing looks all of a sudden, and
her looks,
his looks, and forget about the red flags,
right.
Whatnot. It's all about the looks, and it's just like, I don't know. She works my nerves.
So Clay did walk in, and the mom was like, AD, okay.
And the mom ain't too old now. I said,
she was blushing herself.
Yeah, I said, all right, Clay said, I don't know, AD. I might keep you to the curb. Go holler at mom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So anyway, the mama looked, and the mama was saying, basically asking what does he do, I guess, for a living. And he said he's into tech. He's into, he has his own Airbnb rentals, and also Airbnb rentals.
I swear you said Eric B and Rakim, man. That's what it sounded like.
I said Airbnb.
I thought you said Eric B and Rakim. Something Dr. Hillman did it.
No, please leave that over there. And his Airbnb rentals, and also I think he said he rent jet skis or something like that. That's part of his business. I said, okay then.
And the brother's a hustle now. He's a hustle. He's a hustler.
Now I give him that. If AD don't been to snatch you up, we're gonna have a lot of girls in your DM.
Well, he probably already got a lot of girls in DM. Yeah, okay, let's keep it real now. That's his lifestyle.
They don't care if you stay married or not, child. They're gonna be trying to shoot their shot.
Yeah, look at Sarah.
So anyway,
your man.
So he described, he said that he also wanted to get married, to his best friend, and he feels like that AD is, that person, for him. And he was talking about how he, how he was made, for AD, and, how basically when he growing up, he seen his families kind of go through marital struggles and stuff, and that's not something that he wanted in his relationship. He wanted, and he said he never did therapy. That's something he want to do. So the mom was really, and I got to say this part because it did make sense. The mom was like, you know what? That's your parents' struggles, and that's my struggles. I went through, I was married for a while, and got a divorce and stuff like that. But you can't take on your parents' struggles.
Yeah, whatever, man. She's trying to put out there that she's single.
And that's what she tried
to say. Yeah, she's single. Yeah, I'm divorced, y'all. Y'all hit me up. I know I'm AD mama, but I'm divorced. I'm single. Come hit me up. I'm gonna get some out of this show. Go ahead.
But she was saying, when you do stuff like that, that's self-sabotage. And she was saying that's our struggles. That's not, for you to take on by yourself, because you may not have the same issues, that us as parents did. And so she said you have the opportunity now to do better.
But yeah, I agree with that. But some people, it's just in their family, man. Some people just, the dad cheat, the son cheat, the son cheat. It's in their mental DNA.
Well, how can they get it out?
I don't know. There's a lot of therapy, I guess. Therapy.
Therapy.
A lot of therapy and prayer. That's the only way you can get it out, I think.
And the mom was just saying, sometimes us as women, we can do 80 things. We can do this, and this. And, just trying to make, just trying to do things and, make sure the man's straight, the relationship working, all that stuff, whatever. But she was saying, too, mom said it comes a time when you want a soulmate and you want, your rib and stuff. So, you just have to talk about the issues that, y'all may be having with each other and stuff. So I felt that the mom was saying some stuff encouraging. And so, Clay, he was listening and stuff. And he was like, I appreciate that. He, took a hike and left. And the mom was like, "Oh, AD."
See, that's the part I'm talking about. You said she was doing too much.
Ooh, AD. What she called her Amber. Ooh, Amber. I like it. Now that's a man. Ooh, you got yourself a man.
She ain't said that for Amber.
What she said?
She said that for herself, man. Amber,
You think
boy,
so?
ooh, 'cause she don't look old. You know what I'm saying? And
Wig on.
that was a wig.
Are you correct?
For real? Okay, I thought that was hair. Okay, I thought
It is hair.
I thought it was her hair. Okay, I didn't know it was a wig. Sean? Oh, she bought it. Yeah, but I said, all right, now. All right, Amber, you get caught slipping. Mom gonna ease up.
Okay. She said, that's a man. She said, but he just scared about moving forward, because of the stuff he, seen and witnessed and stuff. And so Amber said that, she said, I'll trust. She said, she had said, Mama, she told her mama, I trust this man off a cliff with a parachute.
Without the parachute.
Without the parachute.
And I said, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much. That's
Somebody
way too much. You don't know
this man right here. I trust.
You don't know what this guy got going on behind the scenes. You just know him. You just know him for like a couple of weeks, and you gonna trust this man off a cliff without a parachute.
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
I was like,
okay,
dude ain't even coming home.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
He's working and stuff.
Right. But if he's doing that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's doing that, but the brother keep having doubts about getting married to you.
Kind of letting you know that.
Yeah, but you gonna fall this man off a cliff? Stop it. Stop it.
What about your shoe? Uh-oh.
I got it. Camera 5, AD, Amber, and your mama. Stop that nonsense, man. You barely know this man. You gonna walk off a cliff for this man without a parachute. Stop the cap, man. That ain't no way, man. Oh, man. Women. Y'all, not all of y'all, some of y'all be so desperate for a man, y'all would do anything and say anything to keep. She's not the only one on this show. Look at Jessica. She's just as worse, man. Stop the cap. Look into yourself, man. Do some self-reflecting, man. Okay. Get to know this man first before you start saying stuff like that. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
I thought this man off a cliff with no parachute, even though I only know him for 2 weeks, and he could have another family down the street somewhere. I don't care, but I still thought, stop it. Build that relationship. Invest into that relationship. You know what I'm saying? Before you start saying stuff like that. To me, that's red flags for me. That's a red flag.
So, AD was getting emotional and stuff. Her mama came over there and hugged her and, just saying, baby, you good, you this, you smart, you is kind, you is smart, you is important, basically, in the nutshell. So, what's name? Clay came back in, her mama thought his time had cut and he was out, you know what I'm saying?
He said, he gone? I can go in there? Yeah, my time to shine. Got the camera on me? Yeah, baby, you good, baby. You sweet. I raised you right, baby. Then Clay came back. I thought it was my time. No. Move out the way, mama. My time to come back to shine. You had your minute.
The mom was saying, y'all like Barack Obama and Michelle. And AD was like, not Michelle.
Or it could be Ike and Tina.
Please. So let's move on. So Amy and Johnny, they are meeting up. So Johnny is, going to meet with her dad for the first time. And Johnny shares that, when the dad come. Now, I totally like her dad and her
man, to me, that was genuine right there. It really was, man. It was kind of like, it was a little emotional, man.
I know it got you.
Yeah, because to see the dad treating his daughter, his baby girl, and he just talking about how she used to come to school, grabbing his leg and holding, because she was a little kindergarten and whatnot, and when she came over here, and that's his heart. Yeah. That's his heart. And to me, that conversation with Amy and her father is more genuine than AD and her mom. You know what I'm saying? Because the dad wasn't trying to shine and like that. He just trying to make sure his baby girl was in good hands.
Yeah, and it could just be a dynamic between
That's true.
father and daughter,
That's
you know.
wow.
Because he was like, you know, this my heart, like, you know, he said she's such a good person, she deserves, you know, a good person because she gives out so much, and he just really gave her a whole bunch of accolades, and all she could do was just like, Dad, because when she saw him, she was like, Dad, I missed you, like that bond right there, that's a bond.
Yeah.
Now if Johnny hurt that girl,
Ooh. Cause his dad look like he don't play.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? He like he will kidnap you and do something to you if he hurts a baby girl, man. And let me say something before you go. Now people gonna say, why you showing him praise and not showing AD and her mom praise? I had no issues with AD mom giving her kudos. To me, it's just the way she was delivering the message. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. You know, she was saying, "Ooh, he's that's a man." You know, it's just the way I don't know. It's her energy. Am I wrong?
I mean, that's the way you feel.
Yeah, it's my energy, man. You know. Plus, you know, as a mom and a daughter, to me, a father and a daughter is a different setup. It is, you know what I'm saying? It's a different setup, and I guess I can relate to that situation more than AD and her mom, cause I have a daughter, and you know, yeah, I feel the same way.
Let's see. So also when they was talking, you know, they was having a conversation too, and he was just saying that he prayed for somebody to, you know, be in his daughter's life because, you know, he wants somebody to, you know, be like her and also take care of her. You know, Johnny said that Johnny was kind of giving his background, you know, and his goals and stuff like that, because that's the first thing that came in.
What you doing? What did you do for a living? What's your plans?
Yep, pretty much. I feel like it was an interview.
Hey, sometimes you're a daddy, you know, and you got your daughter out there dating. Yeah, you got to interview these guys.
Johnny said one thing about it, that he loves Amy. He said that, you know, now they're not gonna be perfect. They're gonna make mistakes and stuff like that, but he loves it. He loves her, his daughter. He loves his daughter.
I really believe that too. I you know, to me, Amy and Johnny are the strongest couple on this scene. They're the strongest couple because you can actually see the love oozing from them. You know what I'm saying? So,
and you know, even Amy was like, she was like, you know, I mean, it's just something about each other. It's like our connection, and I can say that when we met, you know, really got to know each other. You know, really and truly, I wouldn't say got to know each other, but it's just like so much stuff for us fell so organically in place. Nothing was forced. Let's try to do this, push to do that. It was like, it was just lining up. And I know it was purposeful. And so when you feel that same energy and you feel like, wow, and you hear, I think Amy said it was so much confirmation. I know I paid attention. We had so much confirmation, you know, about a lot of things. And so, you know, you just feel like in that moment that y'all are aligned right and you where you need to be. You know, again, Amy said this wasn't her typical type, but she is uber in love with this man, you know, and they planning a life together. So, you know.
Not Uber.
I did. I said it. Not Uber Eats, but you know, Uber. But anyway. Johnny asked for the blessing, and Dad said, you know, he gave it to him.
That production's so shady because they did a preview last week. He asked for the blessing, and they showed the dad pausing and he hauling around like he was gonna say no in the previews.
Right.
And the dad, he did pause for a minute. And that's, you know, that's editing, that's production for you. And he said, "Yeah, you got my blessing."
So yeah, and he kissed Amy's hand, the dad. So yeah.
That to me, that relationship between them two.
That dad, man, you can't come between that. So Jimmy and Chelsea, here come the train wreck, child. Here they come.
Choo, baby.
Choo.
Leave, cause before you get started, after this episode, but even before this episode, she kind of you know stressed me out. So Chelsea works my nerves also. I said, how much can you be? What's the word I'm looking for? Not wanting, but
pick me.
Pick me. What's another word for?
Desperate.
Desperate is another word, but it's another word. But go ahead, yeah.
Lonely, thirsty,
and thirsty.
Hungry.
It's like
anything. Shoot.
Dependent. Dependent.
Oh, okay.
She's real. She has dependency.
Codependency.
Yeah, codependency. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah.
She said that. So they come in. She said they would seem like they was having a nice conversation, but you know, she was like, but I'm mad at you. with smiles, and then she, go for the juggler. She said that she was mad at him because he left out and did not invite her. He said, I did invite you to come out with me. I was going out to hang and get a drink and hang out with, I guess, some of the castmates or friends or whatever.
No, some of his frat bros.
Oh, okay.
Frat brothers and some friends.
He said, so he was going out for he stayed out for about an hour or something like that. She said, did she say, he didn't invite her, but he said he did invite her. Maybe he said, hey, you want to come? Okay, I understand. Got
the way I understood it is that when he asked her to go out with him, that she was already in the bed.
Oh, okay.
And he said, I can tell you really don't want to go, but I asked you anyway. And
that's the way you ask somebody, child, that you don't want them to go with you.
Oh, she taking a shower now. Oh, she put on pajamas on now. Oh, she's snug in the bed now. Hey, baby, you want to go out with me? I just took a shower. I actually deuces.
That's the way you act. So, he said that he asked, and she said that she was saying that the other girls, was telling her, saying, "Ooh, child, where you at, child? Why you ain't over here?" It's other girls there and stuff. So that's the missing. This girl is at home. I think what happened was she probably didn't really care about it until she started hearing the feedback from the other people.
I agree with you, especially one of the girls from the pods was there, Kenzie. Yeah, where you at? We out here living our best life. I see your man out here, and you in the bed with your mud mask on.
Okay.
Go nowhere.
So he said, I asked you, come. She said that she didn't want to. She said she finds out that you was with girls and that was not cool. So, it seemed like he was hanging out with the other girls or some other girls or whatever.
Yeah, but I think it was the female friends once again. But here's the thing, okay? Last episode, when she met the friends, she was cool with it.
Cool, baby.
Yeah, she was cool with the friends. Okay, cool. I can hang out with y'all, you know what I'm saying? But now...
But let me tell you, you notice that Chelsea, she's very insecure. Very insecure.
Yeah, we know this.
And you notice that, like, when she was talking to the friends, she started talking about sex because she wanted them to know I done had sex with this man and I made him cry. And they were like, ooh, he cried at sex. So it's like she was putting all that little stuff out there to let them know, oh, I got him. So if y'all even thinking we done had sex, oh, he good over here, blah, 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 whatever. Because you don't have to do all that, child.
No, you don't. But she, like you said, she's very insecure, so she has to do that. And my thing is this: you told Jimmy he was all right. It was cool for him to have his female friends.
Yes, she did.
Of 2 years,
yes,
okay? It was cool for him to have the female friends. But also, he goes out to hang out with them without you. Now it's an issue.
It's a problem. And she said
because you don't trust Jimmy. That's why.
That's why. She said, who do you text all the time? Who do you text every day? Who do you talk to every day? He was like, he was like, what do you mean? She said, it's your girlfriends. Now, first of all, it sounds funny for the dude to say they're my girlfriends because we know what guys don't really have girlfriends. Technically, it sounds like girlfriends. Right, you know what I'm saying? A regular word. Not, it'd be girls that be like, yeah, I'm going to hang with my girlfriends. But he's saying,
yeah.
And so she was like, that's who you be texting every day. And then, she shouldn't have said this on camera. And then what? You after, didn't you? You after. So I wonder which one you talking about. I think you're talking about the one that had a little booby showing.
It probably so. And the thing about it, he told her this off camera, okay? And she brought it back up on camera. And, he said, yeah, I told you it was a one-time thing, you know what I'm saying? But once again, this is why I have the issue with guys and girls trying to be friends, or men and women trying to be platonic friends, because either somebody tried to date somebody, it didn't work out, so y'all decide to be friends, or y'all slept around, decide to be friends, or you trying to be friends with a woman till she need your shoulder to cry on, then that's when you strike at your opportunity. And I know a lot of you women gonna say, I got friends, and they don't do that to me. Yeah, they haven't done that to you yet. Okay, I guarantee you, when the opportunity arise, they're gonna jump on it. Especially if you're a straight male. You're going to jump on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break y'all, bust y'all bubbles, but that's the way the world is, man. And apparently that's what happened with Jim and his platonic friends. They were hanging out. Things got a little too lively for them, and all of a sudden they end up sleeping with one another. But they friends, right?
He said they were one time. And because she came about it saying it too, that, you know, because he said that, you know, you hanging out with these girls, you know, I don't like that. He was like, you didn't have a problem with it at first. And so, and I guess she didn't have a problem with it until he admitted that he did sleep with one of them. I guess that's when her problem really arose.
Which I understand.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I get it.
And
That's
so
understandable.
he said that, you know, our friendship is just a friendship, it's not physical. That's
It
what
was though, Jimmy.
Yeah.
It was. You slept with your friend.
He said that's that one time he said, you after. And I think he was very disappointed that she brought that up on camera, because he said, this girl filmed, like this was a private conversation. What I told you was personal, and it wasn't supposed to. Now this girl reputation out there, which we don't know which one it is, but we can guess which one it is.
But also, Jessica sounded like she was kind of drunk too.
Yeah,
she was kind of drunk. So you know, when some people get drunk, their lips get loose.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, man, but man, he slept with. And I told you that. I told you. I said, you hold up, y'all know each other for 2 years, and that's your friend. Something had to happen. You know, y'all tried to date and it didn't work out. Y'all became friends. And I said it, and I was right.
Because these look like some pretty friends.
Right.
And then that one I said kind of remind me of Chelsea.
And now, if you have female friends, no, it's an exception to every rule, okay? If you grew up with a female friend, y'all know each other for like knee high, and y'all grew up together, y'all gonna act like y'all brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? So that's probably different. I give you a pass on that. But you meet this woman as a grown woman, and y'all became friends 2 years ago, and y'all both straight? Come on, man.
So yeah, he said that, and she said, and I know you was with Jess, wasn't you? I just know you was with her. The girl told me that.
She did like that.
Yeah,
she was trying to fish.
Yeah, he said, now you fishing. I ain't even seen that girl. You told me what she looked like. She looked like one of the Kardashians. He said that's because Jeremy had sent me a picture. No, Jeremy had said that. So I didn't. He was like, now you're fishing, because I wasn't even with that girl and stuff. So yeah. So at that point they go back and forth and stuff, and so she said that because the way he is, she said she don't care. She don't care to be with him anymore. I don't trust you. He said, well, I don't want to be with you either if you don't trust me. You know, she cried then.
Pull her pants off. He said, don't leave. Don't go.
I didn't understand what he said. What he said?
No, I don't know. I think he said he was done.
He said something.
Yeah, he said he was done. Then I guess he went to brush his teeth. And she walked up. Don't go. Don't leave. Stop it. Stop. I said, what's wrong with this woman?
I know, right?
What's wrong with you, Jessica?
Yeah.
Are you?
I named Chelsea.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chelsea. Hey, I'm thinking about Chelsea.
That's what's the problem.
I was like, man, what's wrong with Chelsea? And she like, I hate to say the word bipolar. I knew she was drunk. Okay, that's alcohol for you. But I said, come on, man, don't go. I know I said some bad things. Don't go. And Jimmy said, you just basically overstepped some boundaries you can't come back from, basically.
But here we are. Anyway, so also Jimmy and Chelsea, you know, it's the next day, and so they get to talk the next day or the next few days or whatever, because I think he went to sleep on the couch. I don't know, child.
Yeah, she went home.
Oh, she went home. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she went home.
So they talking, and he said, I introduced you to my parents. I really truly didn't think that this relationship would go like this, and next we have a big old fight, and now we are here. He said that after last night, I just really and truly don't trust you no more. I don't trust, you know, first of all, that you would respect my boundaries. And basically, I think that if I tell you something private, that you will not bring it up the way she did.
Yeah, you can't run your mouth like that.
So yeah, he said that he feel betrayed, and now my perspective has changed of where we are. And as far as this marriage, it's not something that, you know, I want to do.
All I know, he said, man, after arguing with you that night, the next day I had to go on a 4-mile walk. Yeah, that's a lot of that, man. You gotta be pissed to go on a walk for 4 miles, man. So he said, I was sitting there, I was walking and thinking, I said, you know what? I don't know if I want to get married now.
Yeah.
And she said, no, don't think that.
You can't just throw in the towel.
But you did the other night. You said you didn't love him. I said, oh, Jessica. Oh, I can see Chelsea. Oh, Jessica. So Chelsea, man, come on, man. Then she said, you gonna give up? He said, I told you I came here to get married. I came here to find my woman. Came here to find my wife. And I'm still gonna try. You know, she wanted to smile. And
was smiling.
First, she was trying to hold it back. And she, I said, oh,
Because she was like, you don't want the marriage? So
crazy.
we ain't going to get married. I'm saying, see, that's all, you see, that's all what she focused on, right? Because we came on this show to do this part. Yeah. So we ain't going to get married. Don't do that. Don't. I was like, girl, you get on my everlasting
But you know what I got out of, you know what I got out of this, though? That when she was basically begging Jimmy to stay, right? She was begging Jimmy to stay. And Jimmy saw that. He said, oh, man, she into me like that. So if she begging me to stay now and I take her back, I can do anything I want because she ain't going to let me go. Because, you know, when you codependent like that, like she is, the other person can basically do anything they want to do because that other person going to still want them in their life.
Right.
So you saying you want to be with this man that went out, hung out with girls, you know, have sex with one of his friends, and you don't, you know, because he said he was going to step back from us because she said, she asked him, will you be willing to step away from your friends and step back? He said, no.
Yeah, I really truly feel like that Chelsea is, you know, a pick-me and all that stuff. I don't know if she just really truly just want to get to the wedding and get married to get to the end or whatever, but yeah, she gets on my nerves. Yeah. She really seems desperate because this man, to me, it really truly disrespected her, and the fact that she want to sit up there and say, you know, you don't need to be with your friends. I didn't want to go out. I didn't sign up to be with somebody that want to go out all the time. I was like, girl, he just gone out an hour. But if you don't trust some child, then an hour is like 20,000 years. So, you know, but yeah, he's not a person that stay in the house. He seems to be a socialite. You see how he was at the beach and stuff like that. So he likes to be around people, so that's something that, you know, but she was like, in the pause, you didn't say you like to do so. He said, yes, I did.
But if he's showing you the red flags now before you get married, right, you might just want to go ahead and walk away from the engagement because he's showing you everything you don't want. You know what I'm saying? He likes to go out. He has female friends who don't want him to be around. And, you know, he already disrespected you with AD and stuff. And he said you was too clinging, your sex is too clinging. You got all the red flags laid out in front of you. Now, if you still go through this marriage, that's on you then. Okay?
Yeah, because if a man tell you, look, you giving me too much sex, that's something they don't do. Because I guess she thinking her sex gonna hold them. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what she doing. But anyway. So on the part where Clay and AD are sitting down and talking, you know, they signed the marriage license and stuff. And so, you know, you want to say?
Yeah, it's easy to sign a marriage license. It's easy to get into a marriage, but it's hard to get out of it. And all it takes is 5 minutes to sign something, show a couple of documents, you married. But let you try to get out of that marriage, man. It's gonna take money, time, and stress. Yeah. So
he said that he was telling AD once again that, you know, he doesn't want to cheat. You know, and she looking like, okay. He said that, you know, his dad was a cheater and he cheated 7 years into their marriage. And he was saying he done watched previous seasons of Love is Blind and he done seen how the guys were, how they changed, how they came in one way and left another. And he was also saying that why do we got to get married to show our love? Like, why do we have to do that?
Yeah, I want to say something real quick before you go. Is he saying that to convince her or is he trying to convince himself not to cheat? That's what it sounds like to me. He's trying to convince himself not to cheat. I don't want to cheat. Look in the mirror. I don't want to cheat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cheat. To me, he's trying to convince himself not to cheat. You know, because you know this is new. This is new to him. You know what I'm saying? He was a single guy, played the field. Now his dad cheated, and he's seen a lot of his mentors cheat, and he's trying to convince himself not to do the same thing they did.
Yep.
And it seemed like it's hard for him to not to cheat. Blah, 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 blah. It's hard for him not to cheat because he keep bringing this up time after time.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think that maybe he's also just kind of giving her a warning of maybe who he is.
Yeah, so baby, if I cheat on you, I try to warn you. I try to give you the head.
But I really truly don't think that now if he go through it, I'll be shocked. I don't know if they give them a bonus or something if they go through with it. But I really truly don't think that he's gonna go through with it because just of the words that he's saying, or maybe they trying to fool us. I don't know.
So all right, if you would say right now, it's a yes or a no for them.
I think that he's going to say no and she's going to say yes. Okay. That's what I think.
And you know what? I agree with I agree with you. I just feel like he's not ready.
Yeah.
He feels like he's not ready.
And he kind of let her know
Yeah.
that, you know, because when a person said, "Why we gotta get married?" Why, you know,
That was a telltale sign to me.
We
We could just date and we ain't got to get married.
And she was like, you know, hey, at the altar, it doesn't matter if you say yes or no to me, but after that, if we're not working towards something, I'm not going to be in this relationship.
I don't think the brother wants to get married, to be honest with you.
So they all meet up at the lake house. This when it get juicy and juicy.
That's episode 9. Oh, that's episode what?
This still on 10. Yeah, but it's about to switch over. So they meet up at the lake house. So they all meet up. So you got Laura, Amy, and Chelsea and AD. They all have their little girlfriend talk and stuff like that. So they was asking where Jeremy was. And Amy be low key message. She brings a little tea every now and then. You know, even though she got a good relationship going on, she gonna bring a little something. So Amy said, "Well, I had heard that, you know, that what happened with, you know,
Laura and Jeremy
and Sarah and stuff like that." And so Laura goes into explaining it and what happened and stuff, and how he came in at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you don't disrespect your partner and nothing like that. And so she was saying, you know, I'm going back to my apartment. I ain't got to deal with this. I haven't heard from him or nothing like that. And here come
Jeremy. Sarah.
I want to call Pick Me. He go Pick Me.
Oh,
that's right, girl. Say it, sister. I'm like, shut up. Shut up.
You got to understand, Chelsea and Jimmy, they are in a good space right now. So she feels confident. She feels reassured about her relationship.
Oh my gosh.
So now she can kind of like, you know, chime in with all the confidence in the world now.
Get out of here. That's what she said. He ain't the one, sis.
That's right, Chelsea. See, that's the thing though about Chelsea. See, they don't know Chelsea and Jimmy had that argument. So on the outside, they think Chelsea and Jimmy are good.
Well, maybe they do, because they know that her man out there frolicking with other women. They say, "Where Chelsea?
Well, that's like I said, it wasn't the main cast. It was somebody like some woman named Mackenzie. She probably had no screen time or nothing.
I think she may have been on here, Mackenzie. I think so. But anyway, you know, like I said, they ain't one of the main cast. Right. But Laura said that she didn't think that he ever loved her. So she going into that. And so Jeremy comes in and they like, "Oh, here comes Jeremy." And so, you know, he was talking with the guys and stuff. And he was saying that him and Laura hadn't even talked in 4 days. I was like, dang.
Yeah, well, Laura told him she was over it, you know what I'm saying? So,
but don't you think that Jeremy should have put...
Jeremy don't care. He don't want Laura, you know what I'm saying? It worked out for the best for him. It worked out for him because, you know, Laura's gone. He got the woman he wants. So.
He said that she been so nasty toward him and everything. So he said that even if he was... he said even... if a person is angry, you don't talk to another person like that, a person that you love. And maybe Laura just got that air by herself, because even, what's his name?
Trevor. He said, she mean.
Yeah.
She's a mean girl.
He talked to her in the party. Yeah. You know.
And I can see that with Laura. You know, she has this mean disposition about herself. You know, she's harsh with her words. And the energy she puts off can be kind of off-putting. So I can kind of see what Trevor was saying.
Yeah, because her mama had said that time, "Look, you don't have to do all of that."
Yeah, she is kind of. But on the other hand, Jeremy. So many J's in here. So many J's. Jeremy don't need to be out there at 5 o'clock in the morning with another woman. So yeah, so I can kind of see why Laura is so upset about this.
Yep. Let's see. Jimmy was saying that he told. Oh yeah, he said him and Chelsea. He was talking to Jeremy. He said him and Chelsea had an argument and stuff like that, and you know, we got over it, and you know, we realized ain't no reason for us to fight. And he was saying, well, you know, that ain't giving us a reason. Like it ain't no reason for us. Like we don't have that same energy over here. So Trevor walks in. Everybody like, Trevor. Chelsea like, who that? Who that? Oh, that's my type right there.
Big and beefy and meaty. That's what she said. That is beefy and meaty.
Yeah.
I said, you talking about a man or a hot dog? You know what I'm saying?
She about break her neck trying to look and to see what he looked like. And so, yeah, it seemed like she said that's what she normally go for.
Trevor walked in first, right? Because Jessica then walked in after them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure I got it right.
So then, here, production be doing what they doing. So then in comes Jessica, and I guess that may be that lady McKenzie or something. I don't know who she is, but anyway, Jessica comes in, and she see what's his name, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And she holds out her hand. He said, "Now I'm gonna get the hug." She said, "Oh,
church hug.
I'm gonna get the church hug, honey, from the side."
Well, that's good for Jimmy. Good for Jimmy. He was trying to respect his wife. Good for Jimmy because he was already in the doghouse. So good for him.
And basically, he don't know what to do with himself because Jessica got him just like
she got him sprung, man. She got that dude.
He in the corner. He looking.
And she knew she was shooting, and she knew what she was doing. She came in the short,
boobs out,
and I'm gonna be honest with you. I was watching that whole scene. If you watch closely, her hair will kind of cover her boobs up.
And one time she put
she put right. Yeah. You saw that. I said, "Oh, she trying to get you. Don't fall for it, Jimmy. Don't fall for it. Don't do it, brother. Don't." What? I was doing research. This
So anyway, so let's see. So anyway, so they sat down and they started talking and stuff. So he said that one thing he was saying in his confessional that, that Jessica is beautiful and he is attracted to her. He attracted to her, period.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can.
What?
So anyway, they sit down and they talk. Baby, I don't care about you saying this woman is beautiful.
No, I'm not saying she's beautiful. I didn't say that.
You said
I can see why, because that's his type.
Yeah, I'm good. So they sat down and they would start talking, and he said that he get nervous around her. So she making. She's like, why?
She was eating that up, boy.
So she was like, why? Why do you get nervous around?
She did one of this. She did do that again too. While she was sitting talking to Jimmy.
I think she really truly be trolling too.
I know she does.
Yeah,
I know she does.
Yeah, she was like, "Why?" He was like, "I don't know. You just kind of make me nervous and stuff." And he said that the stuff you were saying in the pod and stuff, and he said that you were saying telling me to get down on one knee. She said, "I did not say that. I didn't say that. If you want to go ahead and marry me, go and get down on one knee. Let me clarify." She said, "No, you read my letter out loud and all of a sudden you got silent and your silence spoke louder than anything. And it kind of let me know that, you didn't, I guess, you was getting emotional. You didn't feel the same way or something like that. And then to find out that you told Chelsea, I love you. She said, I cry all day long." He was like, "I'm sorry."
Jess, come on, you didn't cry all day long. Now you cry, yes you did, but all day long, stop the cap.
He said that, he was sorry. She said that you never told me how you feel about me. That's something. And he proceeds to tell her, how he felt about her and
you
stuff.
Still my number one.
And he said you're smart, you're intelligent, and all that stuff. He said you the smartest girl I know. I said, oh, you must be with the dumb one then. Why you don't tell no girl that if it ain't your girl? You the smartest girl I know.
You know what, Jimmy? I still think Jimmy wants to be with Jessica. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really think he does, man, because Jessica be having my boy in knots. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what to say. He don't know what to do. He's still talking like me. Stumbling over his words when he's around Jessica, man. It's just like, Jessica is his type. I think the problem with him and Jessica, he thought Jessica was too aggressive, I think. Mm-hmm. And he couldn't deal with that. Mm-hmm. But
now you got the weeping willow over here. Which one would you rather have? Somebody that's assertive, somebody get it done, or something like that, or weeping willow that's running around.
I need you. I need, like I said, pick me. Because Chelsea works my nerves the way she be acting so desperate sometimes.
Right.
She needs this reassurance from her man. If you have to have reassurance from a person, you need some therapy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
Because you don't need validation from somebody else. The only validation you need is from God and yourself.
Right.
But it's the way Chelsea be carrying on, you didn't tell me you love me today. You still it? That would be draining. That would be draining, man.
That would be so draining.
Every day I got to come home to that.
Oh,
I wouldn't even come home.
Oh no, that's so draining because you always got to affirm,
Right,
reaffirm, validate all the girls. Bye. So Jessica was just saying, you know, like you said, you didn't tell me about just how you feel about me, blah blah blah. And he said, in reality, you were my number one. He said that, you know, the part where you said that when you saw me, I was gonna regret, you know, all that stuff. She said, "Yeah, I was gassing myself up, you know." I really
yeah, she was,
you know?
Jess.
She
Yeah,
said,
she
I
was.
was. She said, in fact, I was the one that needed medical help, you know. So.
Yeah, that's a troll right there. She was trolling that part.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You
But
know?
yeah, she did.
He couldn't even look at her for real.
Yeah, he kept looking straight because he knew if he looked at her, it was game over, man. Sorry, Chelsea. Sorry.
No.
Chelsea, get on that. Let me get on that ski dude. Run
No,
right.
ski
Yeah,
dude.
run right to her. Watch. Let me watch. Run right to her. Blow herself up.
So now we're on episode 11, and this is gonna be short and sweet.
Yeah.
Sarah shows up next, so you know they letting all they little people that they had a connection with show up. So Trevor wants to sit down and talk to Chelsea. And Trevor was straight up, you know, he said that he bawled his eyes out, you know, when she made that decision and stuff. And he said that, you know, because it didn't make sense to him. Trevor knew that he was in,
Right.
Glenn.
Right.
He said that, you know, I'm going to ask you this question again. I asked you before, like, if you would have came and saw me first, and I proposed to you first, would you have said yes to me? She said, no, it still would have been no.
She told a different answer in the pause, though.
What she said?
I think she said, either she didn't answer the question or she said she don't know. But now it's a strict no. So I don't know.
She did say that, you know, he said he was hurt and stuff, and she apologized, and she said, you know, I love you, and, you know, you would have been easy. Now, she did say that you would have been easy, fun, you know, I felt like you would have, I think she said, I felt like you would have loved on me, and I was like, if you felt all of that, you got to sit up here and vie for the attention of somebody that I don't feel is into you like that. And this guy would seem like smitten.
Right.
Smitten. All of that you would have been looking for in love, it would have been in him. It seemed like a good dude.
I think Trevor was her person.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor was her man. And I still think if Trevor was to ask her first, she would say yes, in my opinion.
Yeah. He said that, you know, I don't even see us arguing. I see you arguing and nothing like that. And she was like, he said, because it's just so chill and so good with us.
Well.
And so she was like, well, you know, me and Jimmy, he was like, y'all were arguing. And he said, because I can't even see you fussing. She said, I was fussing. You was fussing?
Yeah.
And she said, yeah. And she got the tears up.
Fussing and drunk.
Oh yeah,
she forgot that part.
Yeah, she said she kind of tears up because she was saying it was bad, and so in that moment they was talking. Jimmy come over there and kind of kiss on the cheek and stuff, and Trevor was like, "Bro, you ain't gonna give me no kiss on the cheek? Give one."
That's a bromance right there. That's a straight up real bromance between them two, man. And I like to see it. You know what I'm saying? Two guys, you know, respecting one another, and, you know, get along. Even though Trevor lost out, he's still cool with his friends.
Yeah. And so, you know, he kissed him on the cheek and they hug and stuff like that. And I think Amy and Johnny said something. And then, you know, they was walking away and Chelsea said, nah, that's the strongest couple right there. And Jimmy get mad, like, you know, why you gotta say they the strongest couple? We strong too. Why can't and she's like, I'm sorry. I ain't never get, don't be mad.
That's what I'm saying. Jimmy ain't gonna walk all over Chelsea. He is, man.
And she quickly apologized.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I saw how she backed down that quick, I was like, yeah, he can walk all over this girl.
But you know, has he ever genuinely apologized?
He has, you know what I'm saying.
It seems like she always doing that apologize.
But now he has the power. I think, you know, he kind of asserted that power when she said something about them being the strongest couple. Why would you say that? Because he's still riding off the high that she was begging him to stay.
Right.
And now, you know, he saw how quick she backed down. Oh, he's playing, Jimmy. He know he has the advantage now, man.
So Laura and Jimmy, let's talk about this train real quick. So they was talking, and I'm glad they communicate. I don't know with production because it seemed like
it had to be production.
neither one of them was gonna talk to each other. They're both stubborn. That's one thing about it. So they was talking, and he said that he wanna they hadn't talked in a while, and he said that I was trying to send you flowers and stuff like that, but you didn't want to give me your address, and you pretty much shut me down, and you was rude. And so she said, no, all I said was no, thank you. He said, no, you said more than just that. You didn't just say no, thank you. He said, and you wouldn't give me your address. She said, you are going to stop this flip-flopping around and trying to blame me and everything my fault. You throwing it back on me. And she said, I'm sick of it. She said, you are a con artist. And so, Jimmy just sitting up there like, whatever. Okay, whatever.
Well, you know what? Jimmy don't care. Not Jimmy. Jeremy.
Jeremy, I'm sorry.
Too many J's. Okay, too many J's.
Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy don't care, man. Jeremy got what he wanted. Okay, he wanted out of that relationship so he can be with Sarah.
She said that you're a con. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
So Laura can do all that huffing and bluffing and blowing the house down. It doesn't matter to Jeremy. He is sitting there chill. Okay, all right. Go ahead, get it off the chest. Go ahead.
She said, you're a con artist. You have feelings for another person that you don't know, that you don't even know how to process. Like you got feelings for this other person, but you don't know how to articulate it or relay it. So you don't even know how to process the feelings that you got for somebody else.
You know something when she said that?
What?
He never denied it.
Oh yeah.
He never denied that.
He said that he came in this thing with best intentions, and she was like, you a lie. Your intentions was not good, and I don't believe you. She said, I will come and get the rest of my stuff from the apartment.
Jeremy said, hold up. Jeremy said, hold up. Don't worry about it. It's already packed up. Matter of fact, I called UPS. They're on the way to get it.
She said, you done packed up my ex. You done packed out my... Oh, who does that? You done already packed. So she was mad even at that. It's like in that moment, she kept getting worse and worse, madder and madder. And I know that's not a word, but she kept getting,
And Jimmy said, okay.
Yeah, he was. But I think he was doing that to troll her as well.
He was.
He knew how to get up on her
But
skin.
the point is, it didn't matter to Jeremy, man, because he didn't want her. You know what I'm saying? If you're engaged to another woman and you go out to your second pick, I guess, and you stay out with your second pick to 5 in the morning, then drop her off at home, taking the chance, willing to risk getting chewed out by your fiance, that showed me he didn't really want to be with Laura. Who does that?
I understand that. I don't know. I felt like he had feelings for her.
He had feelings for her, but I think his feelings for Sarah was stronger.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Laura and AD wanted to talk to Sarah, so I guess production said, go on over there and talk.
And once again,
she did.
Yeah, it just irritates me. Okay, I don't know if she's nervous on camera. I don't know if she got the jitters. I don't know what it is, but she always has to be touching her hair or touching herself.
So anyway,
y'all know what I mean.
So anyway, AD.
Get out of the
Who was y'all? That was just me.
There's some people in the comments. She want to touch herself. That's nasty. Y'all know what I meant.
So anyway, so AD is talking to Sarah. She wants to sit down and talk to her, and talk about the situation with the DM because Laura is her girl. Even though Laura had said. Told her man to go touch her boobs, flip her boobs, even though that, but Laura is her girl. So she said that, don't you think that, sending a man that's already engaged a DM and basically saying that, hey, if it don't work, then, holler at me.
I kind of agree with AD on this, man.
Sarah said, no, not really. She said, I wasn't trying to come in between. I said that before, I guess when she got eliminated and stuff, or had to leave. And so,
how can she send it before she got eliminated?
I mean, after, because she left.
Okay.
And then they whisk on away.
But the point is, regardless to the point, he didn't pick you. He picked somebody else. So why send him that text or the inbox, the DM?
AD said, is it some reason that Jeremy left an open door? And Sarah was like, yeah, from my perspective, I felt that he did. And I also felt that, that he was saying that, he had certain conversations with me that he didn't share with nobody else. And so I wanted to talk to him because I never got a chance to share with him how I felt. And so that's why I sent him the DM to kind of let him know how I felt.
That's fine.
And so she said, because in that moment, I was just like, okay, that's what you want to do. All right. You know, and I really and truly didn't get, you know, I guess closure. So that's why she was doing it.
And okay, send him the DM to get closure. I can go with that. But it's the last part of that DM.
Oh yeah.
You know, basically what she was saying, if it don't work out with her, if the door still cracked up, call me. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me, you know. So that part right there, knowing that Jeremy was with another woman, and you gonna put that part in the DM, yeah, that's kind of tacky in my opinion.
And later when they was talking, he said that she should have told him how he felt and stuff. He said maybe it would have been, you know, maybe things would have been different in that moment when they was in the pod. AD asked her about, you know, the last time, you know, when they was together and stuff like that. And she explained that, you know, he dropped her off, you know, nothing happened. You know, they did talk for a while and stuff like that. But, you know, no lines was crossed. She told her to, you know, she really truly was just basically telling her, it seems as though Laura really truly don't care. She blaming everything on Jeremy. You know, Jeremy wanted to be with me. And he told me that,
Sarah.
I mean, Sarah. Yeah, I said Sarah. What I said?
You said Laura.
Too many names. So Sarah was blaming everything on, you know, Jeremy, and basically saying that, you know, he didn't want to be with Laura no more. And, you know, he said that he'll figure things out and, you know, break it off. Yeah,
he did. Now, Sarah did say Jeremy told her he was going to find a way to get out the engagement.
Mm-hmm.
He did tell her that. That's what Sarah said.
Mm-hmm.
He told her. And
he did.
Yeah, but I think Jeremy left the door open to me is when Sarah sent him that DM, he didn't shut it down.
Remember he hearted it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't shut it down. He could have easily said, you know what, I appreciate this, but I moved on with somebody else. Can you respect my, you know, my privacy or my relationship? He didn't do that. He hearted it. So right there, it tells me all I need to know, that this guy still has feelings for Sarah. Mm-hmm. And another thing about the Sarah and AD conversation is that AD kept telling Sarah not to cut her off. Let me finish what I got to say. But on the flip side of that, when Sarah was speaking, AD would cut her off. Mm-hmm. So, you know, he just like, come on now.
Yeah, Sarah was getting a little heated in that moment. And, you know, AD was like, okay, girl, you know, just walking off.
Like I said, she teaming with Laura, though.
So Sarah was trying to defend herself. She felt like, you know, it's too much bad energy coming at her. Like she broke up some happy home or something like that. When really and truly it came down to Jeremy, which it did. Yeah, it did. You know, because like you said, he could have closed them doors and shut that down. But he did. He left it open. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, and so anyway, Sarah and AD stopped, you know, talking, and Sarah wanted to talk to Jeremy, and she wants to talk to Jeremy, and she was just, you know, getting emotion and stuff like that. She said, I'm tired of feeling like I'm interrogated. Like, you know, the decisions you made, that was on you. I didn't come and break up nobody happy home. You know, people acting like, you know, I'm some kind of homework and stuff. And so she crying. And Jeremy said, you know, well, I believe you. I don't believe that you had bad intentions and stuff like that. She said, no, I didn't. I just really and truly just felt like, you know, I just want to have a conversation with you. And and so she said, and I'm not sorry for saying what I said. I ain't sorry about none of that or what I did. And he in that moment said, well, you know what, you know, I just wanted to let you know I was with the wrong person. You know,
he said you picked the wrong person. Yeah. You know what, baby, I picked the wrong person. You know, I regret picking her. So let's go out here and get on some jet skis. And I know he did that to troll Laura. He did that to troll Laura, and Sarah went along with it. They was out there living their best life, laughing and kiki and caca, and Laura back there on the dock. They got them.
She didn't see him, did she?
Yeah. F him. Yeah, they cut back to Jeremy and Sarah. Yeah, ooh, yeah. I said, man, that's troll level 110.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, it was one thing too that Jeremy had said. He'd say, listen, he's telling Laura, listen, we here, you know, let's just have a good time, let's just squash that and just kind of get along. She was like, how we gonna do that?
Fuck that crap.
Yeah, like no, you know. And so in the next scene, you got Amy and Johnny. They are talking about birth control and what it's going to look like because, you know, people back at home and stuff like that. And what it's going to look like. And, you know, I just love them. I really, truly love them. And it seemed like they having some real grown folks conversations.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He said he looked into the
vasectomy.
Right.
And he said, which I thought the same thing. They go in there, cut, tie it off, and you can call it a day. You know what I'm saying? But the way he said, they cut it and plug it up and cut it off and something and scissor out with lasers and you know, all kinds of stuff, man. In which, to me, vasectomy would be hard to reverse. So that's what it's like.
Yeah, I didn't understand why he would go to that extreme if you want to have children to go ahead and get a vasectomy.
He thought it was easy to reverse.
Oh.
He thought he can go in there and get it done, and when it was time for them to have kids, he thought he can get it reversed really easy. But when he looked into it and found out, he said, "No, I can't go that route."
He says, "On you, sister, so you need to do something about it." So, you know, she said she's never been on it before, but, you know, she's going to look into it because they got so much sexual chemistry that they want to explore. And so, you know, but Johnny, he said, we're not having no babies over here, no babies over here, no babies over here. So he seems like to be a very smart man. You know what I'm saying? So the next one is them looking for bridal gowns and suits and all that stuff or whatever. And, you know, they was doing datings, you know, because it's 3 of them, right? Now down to 3. It was 5.
They taking the same page out, Married at First Sight.
Okay. They doing like that. And so now it's 3 couples. And so you got 3 of them that went on dates, you know, kind of like they last date before they get married. And it ended with, you know, Johnny asking Chelsea, you know, I'm not sure what your idea was or, you know, or what you're going to say at the altar. You know, it was kind of like a cliffhanger.
Yeah, ain't no cliffhanger. You know she's going to say, yeah.
I know that's right,
ain't
child.
no cliffhanger.
She's looking crazy, but you're right. You're right. On that note, you guys, that's all we got. So if you watch Our Married at First Sight, it'll be out tomorrow, child. But I know y'all ain't in no hurry to watch that because we ain't in no hurry to watch it. Okay? On that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put God first.
Deuces.
I was put